You plan, you dream, you prepare, and you visualize the perfect outcome. The perfect play date, the perfect visit with relatives, and yes, even the perfect photo shoot. And then reality sets in, and you realize that you have children who may not share your vision. So as a mom, you smile and learn to accept going with a plan B, or as I have often learned, somewhere in between a plan C through Z. As a proud mom of a 3-year-old little girl, Brianna, and boy and girl twins, Jack and Kaylee, who just turned 1, I am reminded of this lesson on an almost daily basis. Well, I would love to regale you with all of those stories one day over a glass of wine, or maybe 2. Today I will just share a couple. My first Mother's Day. I was so proud of my beautiful little girl who had just turned 7 weeks old. We were getting ready to visit both sides of the family. I dressed up my little girl in an adorable little outfit, complete with matching bow and cute little socks that looked like Mary Jane's shoes. Managed to pack a neatly organized diaper bag, as opposed to the often haphazard way of throwing things in as I race out the door, and even found time to make dessert. When we arrived at the first stop, I remember sitting on the couch, proudly holding my little girl, and thinking, today I am going to present the image of a well-organized mommy. Now, almost on cue, before I had even completely finished formulating that thought, my beautiful little girl had a major diaper blowout. I'm talking the kind that goes out the diaper, up the back, all over her adorable little outfit, and all over me. Now, I laughed at this point because, of course, I had prepared and packed an equally adorable Plan B outfit for my little girl. But guess who I didn't pack a Plan B outfit for? Me. I hurried back to the bathroom, cleaned up my little girl as best I could, put on her Plan B outfit. Then I cleaned up myself as best I could and hurried back out to the living room with minutes to spare before the next relatives arrived. My husband looked at me at this point and he said, "You aren't seriously planning to wear that today, the rest of the day, are you?" Now, at this point in my life, it actually seemed more important to present the organized mommy image than it did to change out of that outfit. But seeing the look of horror on my husband's face, I decided I better go home and change. So I relented, gave up on presenting the organized mommy image that day, and went home to get a Plan B outfit for myself, and while I was there, grabbed a couple of Plan C and D outfits for the rest of us, just in case. While I was driving home, I realized that once you have little mini co-planners in your life helping you with daily events, there is a good chance that your Plan A may never come to fruition ever again. But I smiled knowing that I'm still going to plan, I'm still going to dream, and I'm still going to visualize that perfect outcome. But I realize that the pictures that end up in the photo albums and the stories that end up in the memory books will always be the result of a Plan B or somewhere in between a Plan C through Z. And the reality is always 100 times better because it's real and not scripted. While I learned to embrace this new flexible, go-with-the-flow attitude, I still often wonder what other parents think. I recently had a chance to find out what one mom thought as I was leaving my children's play school. Now, as you might imagine, getting my traveling circus from the parking lot into school each morning before I go to work can be quite the comedy show filled with Plan Bs and Plan C through Z. Our short commute from the parking lot into their classrooms, complete with the double stroller for the twins, 3 backpacks on one arm, 2 bottle bags on the other, all the while coaching my 3-year-old to stay with mommy, hold mommy's hand, on a fast drop-off day takes at least 30 minutes. One day as I was heading back out to my car, another mom approached me and said, "I don't know how you do it with 3 under 3, and you always have a smile on your face." She leaned in and asked, "Are you on Prozac?" I thought she was kidding, and I just smiled and said, "No, I'm high on life and loving being a mommy." My husband and I are very blessed to have wonderful moms and dads who have always made us feel special, and I hope that we can always do that for our children. As well, I may not always present the image of a well-organized mom whose Plan A always comes off flawlessly. I am so happy to know that I do present the image of a happy mom, one who loves her children more than I could possibly describe, and who is enjoying the chaotic roller coaster ride of adjusting from a Plan A to a Plan B and sometimes C through Z.